Gayatri, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay, go ahead, Gayatri.
Okay, thank you, sir. Hello, friends. Good evening, and sir and ma'am. Today I am talking few words about army. Army or soldier as duty is to protect their country. In hand situations, there are the ones who take risks of their lives to save the country people. The soldiers lead a very disciplined and the tough life so physically weak during the kettles. There are the many tests for taste much they can the rest physically. Uh, and discomforts the ones who pass this test are the equivalent in the Army Day, also known as in Army Day. Army Day celebrated every year in on the 5th of January. The first India, the commander in chief Lieutenant, the last British commander in chief, General Sir Fax Doctor on the 15th of the January 1949. The first India commander in chief was Field Marshal Condor M. Therapy Murders are held on the Indian Army. They with the discipline of the military victories. Thank you, sir.
Okay, good Gayatri. Soldier, the life of soldier is not a bed of roses. There are many challenges he has to face in his day-to-day life, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, and because of soldiers, because of army, because of navy, air force, we can protect our borders, and we are live very happily in our houses. Because of them only, our borders are safeguarded. I want to slightly correct you that Army Day is celebrated on 15th of January. You said 5th of January, isn't it? So there was a little correction. Otherwise, the lecturate was very good. So who will be the next speaker?
Sir, may I?
Who is there? Samiksha.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Samiksha, go ahead.
Yes, sir. Good evening, everyone. My today's topic is on football and our achievements in football. Football, also called association football or soccer, is a game involving two teams of 12 players who try to maneuver the ball into the other team's goal without using their hands or arms. The team that score more goals win. Football is the world's most popular ball game in numbers of participants and spectators. Uncountable noun. Football is a game played by two teams of 11 players using a round ball. Players kick the ball to each other and try to score goals by kicking the ball into a large net. British. Several boys were still playing football on the West Ground. The game football takes its form. The most admired story tells that the game was developed in England in the 12th century. In this century, games that resembled football were played on and meadows and roads in England. It took, however, long time until the features of today's football have been taken into practice. This is the biggest achievement. FIFA World Cup edit FIFA. This is the biggest achievement competition in football internationally. It takes place every 4 years and 32 team players in the major world event. Brazil is the only team to win 5 World Cups, creating the world record for winning the most World Cup in history. What was the Cristiano Ronaldo best known for? An instant sensation. Ronaldo came to be regarded as one it when he scored 42 league and cup goals and won the gold medal show award as Europe's leading scorer with 31 league goals. Ronaldo began his professional career with Sporting CB at age 17 and scored Manchester United. A year later, he won the FA Cup in the first session and then won the Champions League and 89. In 2007 and 8, Ronaldo helped United win the UEFA Champions League. The full name of Ronaldo is Cristiano Ronaldo dos Santos Aveiro. Thank you, sir.
Okay, Samiksha, good lecture. Football, most popular sports in the world, and there are many legends who are playing football very great. Like there was a Pele, who was a Brazilian football player. Messi, these are the great legend players. When we're talking about football and India, so Sunil Chetri is the uh, means most renowned football player of India. And when we talk about football and India, so we are not that much developed in football. Unfortunately, our orthodox society thinks that sports is not a career, isn't it? We just take means we just think that we should play uh, various games only for enjoyment, and nobody thought that sports could be a good career option. So I think next generation should started thinking on these lines, that sports could be a good career option. That's why we are very means not very, we are lagging behind in sports, and especially in football. And also we are giving undue importance to one particular game, that is cricket. And because of that, many games are not acknowledged by the government also, and people also. Few northern states are means they have importance of football and other games, so they are more ahead than other states like West Bengal, Mizoram, Assam. These are the few states who are very good in football, especially. So, good, Samiksha. Who will be the next speaker? Okay, Vaishnavi.
Good evening, everyone. Today's my word is democracy. Its meaning is a system of government by the whole all the eligible members of a state through elected representatives. And today's my topic is organ donation. Organ donation is a process in which a person willingly donates an organ of his body to another person. It is the process of allowing the removal of one's organ for its transplanting in another person's. Moreover, organ donation can legally take place by the consent of the donor when he or she is alive. Also, organ donation can also take place by the assent of the next of kin of a dead person. There has been a significant increase in organ donations due to the advancement of medical science. First of all, India follows the OPT-in system regarding organ donation. Furthermore, any person wishing to donate an organ must fill a compulsory form. Most noteworthy, this form is available on the website of the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Government of India. Also, the Transplantation of Human Organs Act 1994 controls organ donation at a time that can be very difficult to get through. Many donor families take consolation in knowing their loved one helped save other lives. A single organ donor can save up to 8 lives. By also donating tissues and eyes, the same donor can improve up to 50 lives. Thank you.
Okay, Vaishnavi, you gave a lot of information about organ donation. In this sector, we are lagging behind also because organ donation is a very good opportunity for human beings to donate our organs after our death. So the other people can save their life also, and those who are studying in MBBS, those who are studying in MBBS, so they can also do research on our body. But to we have to spread awareness on the society because our society is not that mature. We just think that once the soul is once the man is died, he should be cremated ritually, and all these funeral ceremonies. We just do it. We just give focus on these ceremonies, but nobody thinks that we should donate organs so we can save the life of other people, isn't it? So I think we should create more awareness in society. So more organ donation will be there in nearer future, and many students can get the help of these dead bodies because in there are uh, many people who don't have eyes, who don't have um, kidneys, and they are suffering from many hazardous diseases. So if we donate our organs, so definitely we can save many lives. Okay, Vaishnavi, who is there? Ashish. Okay, Ashish,
Yes, भैया.
you may start, Ashish.
Okay, भैया. Hello, good evening to everyone. Today's my word is obligation. Obligation. Obligation meaning in Hindi is दायित्व. And today I am deliver a speech on terrorism. Terrorism is a word. Terrorism is a word come from a Latin word terror. Terror meaning in English is fear, and terrorism is not a modern phenomenon. This terrorism is occurred on in our history time. In our history, French is the evidence that they said that the terrorism is occurred in French Revolution. And in India, many of terrorism attacks like in Mumbai bombing in 1993, and the parliament attack in 2002, and Delhi bombing in 2006, and in the Pulwama attack in 2019. In Pulwama attack, our 40 people are died, and this terrorism attack may in this terrorism attack is occur in our prime minister Narendra Modi's rule. And then our Prime Minister Narendra Modi Narendra Modi said that the army of head say that to take a revenge, they say that to operate and operate and surgical strike, and then our Indian soldier operate the operate the surgical strike, and in night to night they finish the 40 to take a revenge of 40 people to 80 peoples in Pakistani's country. And in and in terrorism, in the meaning of surgical strike, the meaning of surgical strike is not damage of any our countries, and to damage of any public, and prevent of public in Pakistan. And this meaning that surgical strike is only for a terrorism. And in India, many of agencies for protecting terrorism, like NIA. NIA means National Investigating Agencies, and RAW means raw and many of types of agencies from protect terrorism. Terrorism definition is not clarified, because in India our prime minister that say that the terrorism, and in US president that said that types of things are not terrorism, because in our neighbor countries are to have a battle of that types of battle are occurred. And this our many of countries say that this is not a terrorism. And terrorism definition is not clarified, because this type of means that many of countries not say that the definition is the same. And this is the main reason of terrorism meaning is not clarified. And today's my topic is over. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Okay, Ashish, terrorism. First of all, I would like to say that uh, there were stucking in your lecture, but slowly you will be improved. Okay,
Yes, भैया.
yes. By practicing regularly, you will be improved one day, and you will be become fluent speaker. But you have to do hard work on your uh, communication skills, and you have to be regular, isn't
Oh भैया.
it? Okay, talking about terrorism, not only India but whole world is facing this problem, because just when we
Sir,
terrorism
may I?
world suddenly, uh, wait a minute, Dhiraj. When we take terrorism, suddenly a name comes in the mind, that is Muslim. We just correlate the terrorism with Muslim, but we should not do this such kind of things, because terrorism ha- don't have any face. It can be anything. Means what I can say, uh, any people or any man who is any kind of religion, he can become terrorism tomorrow. But we have to careful about this thing, and we have to do uh, good education to people, so our society should not become a bad element for our society. Talking about terrorism, uh, pakistan pakistan are supporting many kind of terrorist organization like Jaish-e-Mohammed, Hizbul Mujahideen, and many more terrorist organization. And international in at international level, we always try to malign their image because they support Islamic terrorism mostly, and because of terrorism, they plan many attacks in India, starting from 2001's Parliament attack to latest one, that is Pulwama attack, and we lost many innocent people, many innocent Indians in that covert attacks. There was a ideology of General Ziaul Haq, that is death by 1,000 cuts, and this was started by Pakistan, which was spread proxy warfare, because Pakistan realized that uh, we cannot provide much threat to India by doing conventional war, and they started proxy warfare, and from that point terrorism was started, isn't it? So
Yes,
it's
Bhaiya.
it yes. In 21st century, terrorism is the biggest threat to whole world. And terrorism is not like just to plant a bomb in many metropolitan cities. It could be there is a many types of terrorism, like cyber terrorism is there, biological terrorism is there, isn't it?
Yes, Bhaiya.
Yes. Okay.
Yes, Bhaiya.
Sir, may I?
Okay, Dhiraj, go ahead.
So, sir, may I speak or not?
Yes, Dhiraj, yes. You can speak.
Yes, sir. Hello, sir, my voice is coming. So,
Yes,
hello
Dhiraj.
everybody, myself from the state. So, friends, today my topic is football. So the football is a family of a team sports that involve two varying degrees kicking a ball to score a goal. And unfeel the word football normally means the form of football that is the most popular where the world is used. Sports called football include association football known as soccer in North America and football known as what we can say soccer, rugby, Australian rules and league football. These various forms of football share a very extent common organs and are known as football codes. There are number of references to traditional ancient or of a football games played in many different part of the world. Codes of football can be traced by back to English public school during the 19th century. The explanation of a culture in since the British allowed this rule to football to spread to the British outside the directly controlled empire. By the end of the 19th century, religion code were already uh, football. For example, the rule of a location traditional football games in 1888. The Football League was founded in England, becoming the um, first of many professional football association during your 20th and 20th century. Survival of the various kinds of football grew to become some of the most popular teams sports in the world. The thought, so friends, the famous player of football is Sir Ronaldo, and its team is Spain, and from France Messi. So thank you friends and have a good day. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Okay, Dhiraj. Good. Uh, One suggestion for you: just maintain your pace, because when you deliver lecture, your pace was not constant. You speak too fast, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Dhiraj, in which standard you are studying?
Sir, 8th standard.
Okay, you got it. What I want to say that
Yes, sir. That I have to maintain my flow.
yes. Means there was a flow in your lecture, but you spoke means much speedily.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So when you will speak next time, just be careful and speak in normally. Don't be hurry and don't hesitate, isn't it?
Yes.
Means when you give a lecture, the listener should be feel like that there should be a smooth and continuous flow. There should not be no, there should not be hurry and there should not be too delay while giving lecture.
Yes, sir. I will mention this point in future class.
Yes. Okay. Otherwise, you gave a good lecture. You gave lot of information about football and many great players like you mentioned Ronaldo, Messi, isn't it?
Yes, sir. And one more, the Neymar.
Yes, Neymar. Okay. Who will be the next speaker?
भैया I can.
So can I?
Okay. Krishna, you go ahead. After Krishna,
Siddhi.
yes, Siddhi. Siddhi will be the next speaker.
Good evening everyone. Today's my news about water. Water is one of the most scientific and resource in our planet. Water is very important for our life and water that without water we can't live. Get water from rain, river, well, and etc. We need water for drinking, cooking, cleaning, and etc. More than 70% of Earth's surface is covered with water. Only 3% of water on Earth is fresh water. We know uh, less days life without water. Water makes us more than half of our body weight. We can't imagine uh, a life without water. And I have the topic about how dark matter. The picture of Milky Way was billions of stars against the sphere, result of a form creating endless gas in between. But our eyes can only glaze that surface of what our galaxy throughout about 75% of the mass of our galaxy is enable above down the nearest with light. It is made of Mercury surface and clear dark matter which have near billion diverse surface. Now new state called, called how dark matter gravity from observed in our solar system include a space in coming. It is important way to dark matter in flow color with observe which is flowing exam with the art is published in Mount Note of our role astronauts so, society etc. Thank you bhaiya.
Okay, Krishna, good. Water. We know the chemical formula of water. but we cannot make water in any laboratory, isn't it?
Yes,
And
bhaiya.
Earth is the only planet where water is found abundantly. But we human beings does not have the importance of water. We spend water in means very carelessly. And you can also you could have also mentioned that the next world war will be because of water crisis, isn't it? Okay, so there are many speakers who are waiting. Siddhi, I just hold you. After
Yes, sir.
Naman, yes, after Naman is also waiting. After Naman, you will be speaking. Okay,
Yes, sir.
okay, Naman, go ahead.
Yes, Bhaiya, thank you. Okay, so very good evening to all the gentlemen who are present here. As well as a daily activity, today's my meaning is linguistic. Linguistic, the synonym of linguistic is interpreter, means होता है दुभाषिया, a person who changes other language into other. Okay, so yeah, today's I have want to select a lecture topic, and the name of that topic is Prayagraj, my city Prayagraj. Okay, so as we know about it that whenever you have lived in a city, so you loved that city. Okay, so the thing is that I would want to tell some of the topics regarding to a Prayagraj, why it is a very famous and why I love this thing amongst all the cities who are found in India. So the basically thing I have want to nominate some of the things regarding to a Prayagraj. It was a city which is held by or which is renamed by Akbar in I don't know what is the son or what is the year of that thing, but I would want to tell you the Akbar. Akbar is the king who is it means there is a monarchy system as we know about it in the history, so he will be ruled there after many long time, and he will also held and established there's a lots of forts as we know Akbar Kila. So yeah, these are the things, and it is a metropolitan city. So I would understand you what is the means of a metropolitan city. So whenever in any city, okay, whenever there is a 10 lakh of populations will be increasing from that number, so it is regarded as the metropolitan city. So among them, Allahabad is one of the most beautiful and the most cleanest city in Uttar Pradesh. And I would also want to tell you, in among all the districts which is found in Uttar Pradesh, the Allahabad is one of the 13th most populated district. So the thing is that the population of here is 1.3 million, sorry, 1.3 billion. Okay, yeah, and I would also want to notify some of the things that here it means why the Prayagraj is a very famous. So the thing is that we know about it in terms of a 5 year, there is a Kumbh Mela, and in the terms of a 10 year, there is a Mahakumbh. So as well as told by Prabhat many days ago that in our country there is a in a four place where the Magh Mela will be held. So the name of that four cities is Nasik, Ujjain, Haridwar, and Uttar and Allahabad. So the thing is that in among all the four cities in Allahabad there is a lots of people who will be gathered in a one place. So these are the things which is a very interesting regarding to this city. And I would also want to tell you, out of 15 prime ministers, there is a 7 prime ministers who is belonging to this city. So the thing is that we have also taken a name as like Jawaharlal Nehru, Gulzarilal Nanda, Rajiv Gandhi. So it means they all the peoples will be related to this city. And yeah, and there is a lots of a monument which is also famous in the city as like the Napoli, and yeah, lots of a thing which is made by the Akbar. At a present time I forget the names of that monument, but the city is famous for being all the things which is famous for it. And there is also sweet which is famous in the city. There is a kala jamun, and there is also one fruit which is famous as like the name of that fruit is orange. So regarding to this all the topics I have known and I will be tell here. At the last, guys, according to my conclusion, we have want to visit and travel to all the cities, all the towns of our country and state. Why? Because we know that we have want to aware to all the cities. So that this is the important thing for us, and we also know about it that we are a student. So it is to us for visiting and looking all the facilities with what is available in our cities and districts. So, and I would also want to take one quote. So the quote is, "Knowledge is the successful key." It means with the help of a knowledge, we have want to change anything. So these are the things. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Okay, Naman, good. As always, there was a confidence was showing in your lecture. There was a flow, continuous flow was there, no stucking. Good, Naman. Talking about Prayagraj. So, initially we were known to it, that is Allahabad, and now it has been renamed that Prayagraj, a historic city, and the member of parliament of Prayagraj is Rita Bahuguna Joshi, that you could have been mentioned, but otherwise it was good lecture, and I just would like to give one thing to all of you, that there is many words uh, which many people are discussing. So just write down in your diary or notebook with meaning, with parts of speech. So when you will revise it, you can revise it easily, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, bhaiya.
Okay, Siddhi, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Hello everyone. My topic is knowledge is power. Knowledge is power means that a man has education and a complete control on his life by using the strength of knowledge, the ability to acquire knowledge, preserve and pass it on to the future generation makes man powerful. It enables him to control the forces of nature and use them for his benefit. Knowledge is power means that a person has education and a complete control on his life by using that knowledge. Educated person can easily handle the things in life. Knowledge gives power to the human beings to know how to control the forces of nature and use them for getting benefits. Um, Knowledge is important for person growth and development. Knowledge sharpens our skills like reasoning and problem solving. A strong base of knowledge helps brains function more smoothly and efficiently. We become smarter with the power knowledge and solve problems more easily. Thank you.
Okay, Siddhi, knowledge is a power. Your lecture was also good. Definitely, knowledge is a power, but we have to acknowledge this thing, and we should also uh, wise enough that where to show our knowledge and where to not, isn't it?
Yes, yes.
Yes, because many people, they don't know that they means they don't realize this thing. They show their knowledge unnecessarily, and where they should show, they could not show. So it is totally depend on us that knowledge is a weapon, and we should be wise enough uh, while handling this weapon, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Yes. Otherwise, your lecture was also good, Siddhi. Who will be the next speaker?
May I be
Who is this?
Aman
Sonali.
Bhaiya?
Aman. Okay, Aman. Go ahead.
Okay, भैया. Hello, good evening to all of you. My name is Aman. Today's my word is domination. Domination means शासन अधिकार करना. Next is today's my topic is state emblem of India. The state emblem of India is the national emblem of India and is used by the union government, many state government and government agencies. And the emblem is an adaptation of the lion capital of Ashoka. The statue forms 280 BCE. The statue is the dimensional emblem showing four lions. It becomes the emblem to the domination of India in year 1947. And later the emblem of the Republic India. The task beautifying the original copy of the Constitutional of India was given to the Nandlal Bose by the India National Congress. Nandlal Bose was set up to the complete this task with the help of his student, one whom Dinanath Bhargava, then 20 years old. Bose was keen to involve Lion capital of Ashoka to the opening pages of the Constitution. And on 26 January 1950 was a presentation to the Lion Ashoka, Lion capital of Ashoka, Lion capital of Ashoka, and placed above the motto Satyameva Jayate was adopted the state emblem of India. And next is uses of state emblem of India. The emblem is a part of official letterhead of Government of India and was appears to all Indian currency, and it also functions to use the many places and appears prominently on the Indian passports and the Ashok Chak on its base feature of the national flag of India. And the uses of emblem is resolute and restricted under State Emblem of India Act 2005, under which no individual or private organization is used to this emblem to our official correspondence. Thankful to all of you. Today's my topic was end.
Okay, Aman. There was confidence in your lecturate. No
Sorry, भैया.
stucking. Okay, okay, it's okay. No stucking. And starting from history, you covered many dimensions of this topic, state emblem of India. Only the suggestion for you that is, your body was shaking too much, isn't it, Aman?
Yes, भैया.
Yes. So be seated. Means
Okay, भैया.
okay.
Okay, भैया.
Uh, After ending our session, you will review your today's lecture and you will be realized automatically.
Okay, भैया.
Otherwise, your lecturate was good. Information was you gave important and lot of information. Okay, good. Who will be the next speaker?
Sir, may I?
Yeah, may I?
Sir, may I?
Okay, Parth,
Sir,
go
may I?
ahead.
Sir, may I?
After Parth, Sonali will be the next speaker.
Yeah, thank you so much, and good evening to everyone. Today, my word of the day that is willingly, willingly, willingly. Willingly means your choice, आपकी मर्जी. Okay. So today my topic is navies, about our navies. So friends, as you know about it, I am also want to join a merchant navy, and I also want to give you some information about that, and some also will give you advantages and disadvantages about the navy. So Friends, if you want to also join a Navy, so then first of all you have to clear NDA National Defense Academy. Then you have to go in a Navy, and then their exam is passed out, and then you can go. So friends, Navy has a two parts. First is Indian Navy, and second is Merchant Navy. So friends, you all thinking that merchant navy is a form of the Indian navy, but no, Indian navy is a different and merchant navy is a different. Indian navy is what happening there. Just all the officers take the to see in a sea. There is not any come to robbery and any terrorist. They all see to in a sea and they also live in that. But it's not happening in the merchant navy. Merchant navy is going one country to another country, export import all the things. Yeah, so export import all the things by the sea of the sea of the ship. So now I'm going to tell about the merchant navies. So friends, if you join a merchant navy, so then after 10th and 12th you can join that, and then your age should be there 17 to 25 maximum approximately. Okay, so then you can join a merchant navy. So so that you may physically you fit of that time, because if you have any diseases, so then you can't go in a merchant navy because it's very necessary for that. And you also know that how to swim. That's the things. And uh, now if you join in class 10, okay, so what happened in there, if you wanted to become official in a merchant navy, so you can't become of that. I think if you become also, so it will take 15 years. It will take 15 years to become officer of the merchant navy if you join after 10. But yeah, if you join after 12, so then it will take uh, 2 to 3 years to become officer of the merchant navy. And because friends, if you join a class 10, so you didn't get a very best quality of the job in a merchant navy. After 12, you definitely got the job in a merchant navy. And yeah, in a merchant navy there's a four types of ranks. And I want to tell that first of all, there's a fourth rank is it's not in my opinion that is not any military. It's I made the fourth rank, but only there's military and three ranks. So after when you join merchant navy and you suppose you are in a fourth rank officer, so then you have to do a work hard, and you know that merchant navy is a private job and there is no time limit. You have to do work for 12 hours, 13 hours. Okay, so this is the things, and you have to do work hard in a merchant navy. If, so now here I want to tell also the become the salary of the merchant navy. Okay, if suppose you are on a fourth official rank, so then your salary would be there 25 to 50,000 rupees. If you do the work hard and your all the times do the in a properly in a manner within manner and in a within time, so then your salary would be must be 50,000 rupees. Okay. If you don't, if you do not do in a properly and in a within not time, so then it will take approximately between 25 to 50. Now, then if you got a knowledge and your knowledge is improved, so uh, then you uh, then you promoted as a third rank officer. So now then you also got a golden opportunity to slide the ship. Okay, यानी नाव को चलाने का मौका मिलता है आप सभी को. And then what happened is there, if you suppose you wanted to go in a east and then you moved the west side of the now means ship. So then what happened in there, you reach any other country. Suppose you if you your ship want to go in America, so you reach out in Australia. So then your salary will be cut off one day salary, and this is a very hard working towards. And because I also seen that my brother is also in a merchant navy, so I'm telling to you all the things. And yeah, if you got all the things, and there's a merchant navy of the third rank officer, that salary is I think my opinion 1.5 approximately. If you if you do the work hard and within time, so then your must be your salary will be there. And then after that, when you got a lot of knowledge, so then you promote as a second officer, then first officer, then after that you promote as a captain. And friends, we know that about captain is a lot of higher post, and there all the opportunity that come of the captain, not any mandatory of the only merchant ship, okay, merchant navy. Just all the things. If you are pilot, so you become as a captain of the pilot. So then all the things when it comes to you, you should have to know that, and then all the things is you have to know. Okay, so this is the things, and here I want to say that about the merchant navy of the disadvantages. So, friends, in the merchant navy, first of all, you have to leave your family, because if in 6 months, 7 months, and 8 months, you have to live in a sea, in a ship. Okay, so this is the very big challenges for you, that can you also leave your family within 6 months and 7 months or not? And yeah, here I want to also that if suppose there is any emergency, okay, so then you can't come, okay. Suppose your ship, suppose you right now you are in Australia, okay. So what happened in there? Suppose in your family there is a many important, a lot of important situation is come, and you have to come there, but you can't. Okay, I have also example. There's a real example of my life, so I want to tell you. So right now my mother is also in a merchant navy, and there's a my brother that time in Australia, and then my big mother has died. So my brother has didn't come because right that time my brother was in Australia, and then my brother cannot come. So this is a very, what I can say, it's a very big challenges for us. Okay, and don't God forbid, because if this is a very, a lot of big situation for the merchant navy. You have to leave your family, and if you also give us situations, important situations, then also you can't come. So this is a very disadvantage, and it's a very bigger than. And here I want to all one thing also say, if you see there's a sea is a wave a lot of, so that time what happened in ship, the ship is a lot of moving. So there is what happened in there, then your life is must be to put in your hand, okay. Because when there's a one of dangerous thing, sometimes you can say, you can feel that this ship is uh, in a dipping. So what happened in there, then all the things is there, and this is a very mandatory and a lot of things you have to do that if you join the merchant navy. Thank you so much.
Okay, Parth, good. You spoke specifically about merchant navy, isn't it? And Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj was the pioneer of Indian Navy. He established the roots of Indian Navy. And today, Indian Navy is the world's seventh largest navy. And right now, the Admiral R. Harikumar is the 25th Naval Chief. So I just want to give one suggestion to you, that speak, you could have been covered that each and every angle of merchant navy. Specifically, you were emphasizing the physical things of merchant navy. Just think and read about the what are the challenges in merchant navy. Apart from salaries and designations, these are the materialistic things, isn't it, Parth?
Yeah. Yes, 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 yeah.
Yes. So just read thoroughly. Yes, it is good that you want to join merchant navy, and it is a very good career option also.
Yes, and but because this is a very big situation, if you want to go in a merchant navy, so then you have to do study. Okay, But what happened in this? Suppose you study with a government institution, so then their 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 fees of the merchant navy 1.5 lakh rupee your per month. So would be fees. Okay, so there is in a middle class family this is not able to pay, and if you study in a private job, private schools, so then their fees would be 3 lakh rupee in a per month. So it's not all the middle class families not give that my way this.
Okay, means you want to say that middle class family cannot afford the such higher educations, isn't it?
Yes, yeah. My bhaiya is also joined, and but my bhaiya is taken the loan with the government. Then my bhaiya is now in this situation.
Okay, good. He should be the inspiration for you. And also, if there is a zeal, there is a passion to do to join the merchant navy. One can do hard work, and similarly, one can take loans to join merchant navy, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Okay, we should not waste our time because it's already 8:58. Uh, Moving to the next, who will be the next speaker?
So I can.
Who is there? Prabhat.
Sir, I can.
Sir, can I
Tanishka.
speak?
Prabhat is there, na?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Prabhat, go ahead.
Thank you, sir. Firstly, very very good evening to all of you. Today my topic is in 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 which type of life live in student. So firstly I am saying today I मतलब means I and my brother I am two-person are living in my room. In this situation, I am making food for very difficulty. So there are many types of problem face students like as making food and clean our room, clean our clothes, and the pressure of a study and the marketing in our home small things. So in this situation, in there are certain types of a situation. Some students are survive, but some students are not survive. So they they are face certain types of diseases. They are face certain types of diseases. So yeah, today I am making a food. So I know there are there are very types of problems. You can firstly you can you can you can make a vegetables and a chapatis there. In this situation the student are not study better in our in in our in no any types मतलब means they are no study based in our future. Yeah, as you know, as you know in we are small, then my parents are do hard work from for our study. In in which time I have no any types of problems are face like as a clean clothes and clean house. We are only study in and study for our result better result. But in the student situation they have faced certain types of problems. Thank you.
Okay, Prabhat. Basically, you were highlighting the problems facing by the students, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, there are many problems. Means I and you in this phase, we have to face it off. But I just tell you guys that circumstances should not become our capital, because we have to defeat it. We have to overcome on our circumstances, isn't it? There are many hurdles, there are many problems in our way, but we have to segregate it. We have to overcome on it to achieve our respective goals, isn't it? Guys, you
Yes,
are
sir.
understanding?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Prabhat. Only thing is that your means that humming sound was there. Uh, just
Yeah, yes,
try
sir.
to.
In my house back, there was a one types of a party.
Okay, okay, okay. No issue. Otherwise, your lecture it was also good. Moving to next, who will be the next speaker?
Sir, may I?
Sonali.
Sir, Tanishka.
Okay, okay, Tanishka, go ahead.
Okay, sir. Good evening, everyone. So today's my topic is Indira Gandhi. Indira Gandhi Priyadarshini Gandhi was an Indian politician and a central figure of the Indian National Congress. She was the third Prime Minister of India and was also the first and to date only female Prime Minister of India. Gandhiji was the daughter of Jawaharlal Nehru, the first Prime Minister of India. She served as Prime Minister from January 1966 to March 1977 and again from January 1980 until her assassination in October 1984, making her the second longest serving Indian Prime Minister after her father. During Nehru's premiership from 1947 to 1964, Gandhi was considered a key assistant and accompanied him on his numerous foreign trips. She was elected president of the Indian National Congress in 1959. Upon her father's death in 1964, she was appointed as a member of the Rajya Sabha upper house and became a member of Lal Bahadur Shastri campaigned as Minister of Information and Broadcasting in the party's parliamentary leadership election held in early 1966. Upon the death of Shastri, she defeated her rival Morarji Desai to become leader and thus succeed Shastri after his death as Prime Minister of India. As Prime Minister, Gandhi was known for her political intransigency and unprecedented centralization of power. She went to war with Pakistan in support of the independence movement and war of independence in East Pakistan, which resulted in an Indian victory and the creation of Bangladesh, as well as increasing India's influence to the point where it became the sole regional power of South Asia, setting separatist tenden- tendencies, and in response to a call for revolution, Gandhi instituted a state of emergency from 1975 to 1977, where basic civil liberties were suspended and the press was censored. We disappeared atrocities were carried out during the emergency. In 1980, she returned to power after free and fair elections after Gandhi ordered military action in the Golden Temple in Operation Blue Star. Her own bodyguards and Sikh nationalists assassinated her on 31 October 1984. In 1999, Indira Gandhi was named Woman of the Millennium in an online poll organized by the BBC in 2020. Gandhi was named by Time magazine among the world's 100 powerful women who defined the last country. Thank you, sir. Thank you, friend.
Okay, Tanishka, very good. You covered a lot of points about the Priyadarshini Indira Gandhi, the only woman Prime Minister of India, a very great leader, and she was known for many bold decisions which was taken by her. There was many bold decisions that in her era, India witnessed emergency. In her era, India experienced Garibi Hatao Yojana because there was poverty during the after independence, and Prime Minister Indira Gandhi was announced the Garibi Hatao Yojana program to eradicate the poverty, isn't it? There is a lot to speak on her, but mm, we cannot limit our time, isn't it? Tanishka, one correction was there in your lecture end. Uh, it is Rajya Sabha, the upper house of parliament, and you pronounce it that is Rajya Sabha, isn't it, Tanishka?
Okay, okay,
Okay,
sir.
okay, okay. Otherwise, lecture it was good. Who will be the next speaker?
So I can.
Okay, Om, go ahead.
Thank you, sir. Hello friends, good evening. Today I am talking first about my village. The name of the my village, Ramnagar. It is a small village, a beautiful village. Most of the people in my village are farming. I live in a big city, but my grandparents live in a village. We get there during the holidays. We celebrate all festival there. There, they are very hard working. They grow crops in their field. There are many green field in my village. There are small pond in my village. We get fresh food to eat in my village. There are many trees. There are primary school in my village. The villages have a village panchayat. The villages lead to the very simply life. There are there are very helpful. I like my village because they always help to each other. Thank you, sir.
Okay, good Om. My village. We should be proud. We should feel proud when we say this kind of thing, because today nobody wants to live in villages. Everybody wants to uh, live life in live life in cities, and but we should be stick to our roots. And the father of nation, Mahatma Gandhi, said that India is living in its villages. So we should be proud of whenever we say this kind of things. Good Om. Who will be the last speaker? Anyone left? Anyone left? Okay.
Okay, Suraj.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, good evening and Jai Hind everyone.
Good evening, sir.
Jai Hind, sir.
Jai Hind, Jai
Okay,
Bharat, sir.
Good evening, sir. Jai Hind, Jai
okay.
Bharat, sir.
Good evening, sir.
All of you are improving, all of you are doing good. Suraj, we all need to try and finish little early because we should not be overshooting time. That is one observation from my side. And
Okay,
topics are
sir.
good. Them are gaining confidence. Their speech is improving. Pronunciations are improving. And this is what is our aim is. Now coming to time. See, it is very important. Minimum words, maximum message. Today you are children, just in a very beginning stage. A day will come in your life where you will be explaining it very well. In brief, you will be able to explain the thing which you are taking time today. This is what is logical explanation, logical putting across your views in structured way. It will come, but you have to try for it. Today's my one of the message is because generally I keep last 2 to 3 minutes for giving a message so that you lead a beautiful and blissful life. My message is about health. Health is of two types, mental and physical. So mental health you need to understand in detail, it will come up. You have to occupy your thought process with positivity. No negative thinking should dominate you. There may be people around you who will be speaking about negative things. कैसे नहीं हो सकता है? You will be talking like that. But you will dominate your surrounding by saying कैसे हो सकता है? Anything. So this is one. Second is your physical health. Physical health is very important. You have to do exercises, regular exercises. So you must do morning run and some kind of walking, if not possible running. So this is how you should be concentrating on physical and mental health. Okay, this is the only thing from my side. Bye. Jai Hind.
Bye, sir. Jai Hind.
Then,
Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Okay. Good night,
Bye, sir.
guys.
Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Aman, रुकना.
Okay.